Welcome to Narrations. Today we dive into a charming family comedy that mixes mischief, mistaken identity, and heartfelt reunions. The Parent Trap, 1998, directed by Nancy Meyers. This beloved Disney remake stars Lindsay Lohan in a breakout dual role as identical twins separated at birth, Annie James and Hallie Parker, who meet by chance at summer camp and plot to reunite their estranged parents. The movie opens in 1986 aboard the Queen Elizabeth II cruise ship, where a handsome American winemaker named Nick Parker, Dennis Quaid, meets a stylish British wedding dress designer named Elizabeth James, Natasha Richardson. They fall in love, marry, and have twin daughters. But their marriage doesn't last. After a messy divorce, they decide to split the girls. Nick raises Hallie in Napa Valley, California, and Elizabeth raises Annie in London, England, each unaware of the other's existence. Fast forward 11 years later to Camp Walden, a summer camp for girls. Hallie and Annie meet for the first time, unaware they're sisters. The resemblance is uncanny, and so is their stubbornness. They immediately become rivals, pulling pranks and causing chaos at camp. Their antics culminate in a food fight, and the camp director forces them to live together in isolation as punishment. During their shared time, they slowly discover similarities beyond their faces. They have the same birthday, love Oreos dipped in peanut butter, and each carries half of a torn wedding photo. The truth finally dawns on them. They're twins. Shocked and thrilled, they spend the rest of the camp getting to know each other. Soon, they hatch a bold plan. Switch places and meet the parent they've never known. Annie pretends to be Hallie and heads to California to meet Nick. Hallie becomes Annie and travels to London to see Elizabeth. The switch is both hilarious and heartwarming. Annie struggles to adjust to California life, meets Nick's lovable housekeeper Chessie, and discovers her dad is dating a gold-digging publicist named Meredith Blake, Elaine Hendricks. Meredith, with her polished appearance and scheming nature, is determined to marry Nick and ship Hallie, Annie, off to boarding school. Meanwhile, Hallie in London gets a taste of refinement and bonding with her elegant mother. Elizabeth begins to suspect something is different about her daughter. Eventually, both sets of parents realize the girls have switched places. But instead of switching back immediately, the girls orchestrate a reunion by convincing their parents to meet in San Francisco under the guise of a family lunch. The San Francisco reunion is awkward and emotional. Nick and Elizabeth are stunned to see each other after all these years, and the girls plan to rekindle the romance kicks into high gear. But Meredith throws a wrench in their efforts. She pressures Nick to finalize their engagement quickly. The girls, not having it, plan a final showdown, a family camping trip. The catch? Meredith has to come. The camping trip is a disaster for Meredith. The twins prank her relentlessly, putting lizards on her water bottle, giving her sugar water instead of mosquito spray, and pushing her air mattress into the lake. Fed up, Meredith demands that Nick choose, her or the girls. Nick picks the girls. With Meredith out of the picture, Nick and Elizabeth finally talk. Really talk. They revisit their past, the reasons they split, and their lingering feelings. It becomes clear the love never really died. Elizabeth returns to London with Annie, but it doesn't take long before Nick, Hallie, and even their loyal dog, Sammy, show up on her doorstep. The film ends on a romantic, joyful note. The family is finally reunited. Nick and Elizabeth remarry, and the twins, once strangers, now share a bond deeper than ever. The Parent Trap is a lighthearted yet emotionally resonant film that reminds us that family, no matter how broken or distant, can find its way back together. Lindsay Lohan's performance is remarkable, seamlessly portraying two distinct personalities. With sharp humor, heartwarming reunions, and just the right touch of chaos, it remains a nostalgic gem in the Disney canon. If this story brought a smile to your face, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Narrations for more classic movie recaps filled with laughter, heart, and a bit of mischief.